Previously on...
Hey, where's my jewels at?
There's this guy that I really like, but she likes that even those. Oh, yeah, something good.
What?
What I was wondering was, could I, please possibly get a love potion if that's cool, brother?
No. Get the fuck out, bro. Damn. You know how long it took for me to listen to you or your problems, man? Damn. Look outside, bro. Look. It's fucking nighttime. It took you forever to ask me a love potion. Brother, get the fuck out, man. Damn.
Why not? Aren't you a witch?
Look, brother.
I don't work in that kind of magic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, or that kind of herb, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I won't help you control someone else, yeah?
Look, brother, come back when you got it, you know? Like, fuck, I don't know, some mysterious headache or some shit, yeah. Then, I can make you high, damn. Prince? I mean, you know, I don't mind to go back to the palace now, I'm saying, yeah, as long as I got the jewels, I'm saying? Yeah, the jewels. The important part, brother, is the jewels, and I'm saying, yeah, the precious jewels. So, yeah, I mean, you can stay if you want, as long as you get the jewels for me, now, I'm saying, brother. Yeah. I mean, probably you're not gonna do that, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, at least I'm not gonna get killed, right? Yeah, since there's like, what, how many soldiers here? Like 5, 6, 7, 5? Well, I guess you could stay. Yeah? Yeah.
The bounty on this witch head should be lifted. At least regarding my abduction.
Well,
After all, you did witness me willingly going with the witch, didn't you not? Only to protect me? Please, I beg of you. Perhaps you can call it an apprenticeship, if that idea is easier to sell. An apprenticeship? You know well that I have always been interested in magical studies. It is truly a shame our staff at the palace are not well equipped to satisfy my drive for knowledge in this subject. In addition to that, this witch is also adept in certain fields of science, which is relevant to my studies at the palace. Not only will I be able to study something we lack a tutor for, this is also a chance to put some of my knowledge to practical use. Is it not? Please. If you are certain. I am. The witch has accepted me as an apprentice, as repayment for their actions. The witch is incredibly remorseful.
Now seems like a good fucking time to pipe up, yeah, just to get the sword-wielding princess out of my goddamn house, yeah! Yeah, like what he said, yeah, so very sorry, yeah, I'm so sorry, yeah, yeah, won't do it again, no sorry, no, yeah.
I suppose if it is what Prince Shin wants.
She nods at me, before heading for the door.
I will be watching very carefully. I may even send guards to make visits, if I have to. You best be careful, witch.
Of course you will, princess, yeah. I shut the door behind her, breathing a sigh of relief. God damn. Yo, your sister's just better. Nah, way too fucking terrified. Damn. He laughed, but said nothing else. Real useful, that. So, yes? Well, what's that all about, bruh? I mean, I didn't ask for it, you know?
What do you mean?
You know, the whole fucking practice thing? I mean, you staying here and shit? What? Why aren't you, like, skipping all the way back home to the palace?
I would have assumed you were able to keep up. You were there for the conversation.
Oh, I mean, I'm starting to really think that the princess was right, I mean, and that there really is something wrong with you. Yeah! I kidnapped you, brother. You remember? Yeah, I'm the bad guy here, damn.
You heard what I told Yanyu. I came of my own volition.
You had no other choice, bruh. I mean, damn, it was either fucking princess or you. And you're the one who's like stepped in, so I was like, oh fuck yeah, maybe the prince will be the right choice, right? Apparently I was fucking wrong. Ah!
That may be true when you put Yanyu in danger at the palace, but I also chose to stay.
Oh fucking god, okay. Is this what illness where prisoners start to feel sympathetic towards their captors? I read about that somewhere, yeah?
But I was never really a prisoner, was I?
Hey buddy, bruh, you know what? I think it's best you go back to the palace, you know what I'm saying, and consult a healer. I'm on here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or, maybe like fetch me my jewel, you know what I'm saying? My precious jewel, you know what I'm saying? And then go find a healer, yeah.
Your words. Or wards, I mean.
Yeah, the thing that kept you prisoner, bruh?
There are intricate little things, are they not? I, too, used to be interested in playing with tripwires and other traps as a young child. Of course, mine were not so advanced. They were impressive. I am not denying that, but they were not magical, and they could be avoided, or even dismantled.
Wait, oh, fuck, he knows. I checked all my secret spots. What? Wait, all the places I thought would hide a good trap were 3. I was nothing if not cautious. God. What? Every single one is gone? Or they were there, but with wires cut so that they were no longer functional. So I had been trusting a prisoner to stay in a house based on the honor system. Damn! Wait a minute, bruh! How long, bruh? How long did it take you, bruh?
Doesn't matter. It only serves to prove my point. I have stayed out of my own free will.
Well, God, shit, if you're so bright and clever, why do you need me to take you on an apprentice for, huh? Head on home, brother, damn! Lux, who's finally run out of clear remarks and observation, yeah.
I suppose it is unfair to you if I do not explain myself.
You bet it is, bruh.
I do not know how to put it.
Honestly, bruh, just spit it out, alright? You've already, like, trampled all my feelings, know what I'm saying? Yeah, picking faults with my words like that, damn. How much more damage can you do, man, damn?
Traps. Oh, my apologies. I did not mean to be so...
He might be a bookworm, but he clearly missed out on some well-needed etiquette lessons, bruh. Yeah, if you ask me, damn!
I am afraid I may have taken advantage of this situation. I have been longing for a reprieve for the palace.
What?
It is rather dull there, and it has not been insufferable living with you.
Well, fuck, I'm glad I'm not fucking sufferable there, damn. What's with the reprieve bit? Yeah, hold on. Am I saying that right? Excuse me. Yeah, reprieve. Yeah, my bad. So, what's with the reprieve bit, bruh? Place too royal for you or some shit? Bun steam tube like perfectly wet?
If I might ask, how is your relationship with your parents?
Hang on there, kid, bruh. It isn't my turn to ask questions, man. It's yours turn. Come on, bro. You know the rules.
I apologize. It is just mightily uncomfortable, like broaching this topic with anyone.
He took a deep breath, preparing himself for something.
I'm sure you know I am not the heir to the throne, and that I was originally from another kingdom. When the king and queen took me in, they had no one else. I was set to the hire, or to be the hire, and so I diligently took on my studies in preparation for that role. With your help, they eventually had Yanyu. She then became the hire. Who could challenge an hire born of the king's own blood? Not I. I was a royal who did not even have enough importance in my own kingdom that I was pawned off as a bargaining chip.
Wasn't he an actual literal baby? What?
I do not begrudge her taking the role that is rightfully hers, and I do not wish to usurp her position. I carried on with my studies. I worked hard. However, I often feel that work will all be for naught. Have been given many opportunities, educated by the finest tutors in the kingdom. And yet, what am I? Merely a prince in a title and nothing else. A hollow name. My 13th year draws close, and yet I have achieved nothing. Pamper royal who cannot even take care of himself.
Wait, my 13th year's draw close. Are you like... What the fuck? Are you like 12? What? Whoa, what? I thought you were way older than that. Damn. So, I just noticed that I think I made a huge misunderstanding here. Yeah, so I don't think he meant that, he's 13 years old right now, you know what I'm saying? I think it meant like, he's been part of the royal family for 13 years, right? Sorry if I've been mistaken, but yeah, I think that's how or what he meant, so if so, yeah, my bad. Forget what I just said in the Let's Play, or what I'm saying right now, I guess. Yeah. If this is about like the Kagi, bruh, I mean, damn, look, you could just ignore my pretty sympathetic comment.
I have seen what happened to the spares in the other royal families. They squandered their time, and the kingdom's wealth on passing fancies, babbles, and fleeting thrusts. I refuse to become a burden for my family. I owe the king and queen too much. I had hoped to be of some use of the king and queen, my parents, but every time a position opened up at court, I was turned away. It's fine to stay the way you are, Shun, they would tell me. Study with your tutors. By their standards, I was not even fit to be a scribe. I felt unwelcome at court, a child watching adults at work. That day, I had thought that if the only time I could ever truly be of use of my parents was to protect their hire, I would still be content. I may have been lying to myself, knowing that only Yanyu came looking for me, of her own choosing. Did I mean as little to my parents as I thought I did? Had I become a burden? There was probably a part of me that wanted to be proved wrong. I suppose all along, I just wanted a sense of belonging. I wanted to have a rightful place somewhere, where I was not imposing on anyone. I don't want to live on pity, obligation, or as a weight to be shouldered. I do not believe I will find that at the palace. Not anymore. And so, saying, if you would take me on as an apprentice, I would be immensely humble and grateful. He let out a dry, uncomfortable laugh. My cooking skill may be subpar, but I believe I have enough knowledge of medicines and the science to be a valuable assistant.
Well, if you have like nowhere else to go, bruh, I mean, let me think, man. Okay, I suppose I could use some to do grunt works. If that isn't needy, brother. Yeah.
It is not. I will work hard.
And, you do know I can't afford to pay you much, right? Like, fucking living expenses, no frills and shit. You understand, right?
Of course.
Then, I guess that's alright with me, bruh. Yeah.
But truly, you are sure of this?
Yeah, bruh, I'm sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I am looking forward to learning new knowledge from you and starting anew.
Starting anew, huh? I thought over his words. There's no need to discard your past so easily, brother, or it's good to forge your own path. Ooh, they're both actually good though. There's no need to discard your past so easily because, you know, what happened in the past is what you experience, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a bad experience or a good experience. So it's bad to actually discard it that easily, you know what I'm saying? However, it is good to forge your own path, brother. So, you know what, guys?
Hold on.
Alright, bruh, you know, it's good to forge your own path, bruh. Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and with that, don't discard your past. Just saying. You know? What you learn in the past is pretty much valuable, yeah. It's what you experience, and no other. You know what I'm saying, brother? Yeah, so, both. Just forge your own way, you know what I'm saying? And don't discard your path. Yeah, alright, just do what you gotta do, bruh. Yeah. That's good for you, brother, and see the world outside palace and grow a little. Make some potions and brew some medicine. Learn how to cook even, yeah. I bet that's make your parents regret leaving you in the truth, right? Pretty honorable stuff. Folding proper pleats into dumplings, yeah.
I will try my best.
In any case, I guess it'll be convenient having some help around.
Happy to be a convenience then.
I had stepped outside for a breath of fresh air when I had a chance. And, that wasn't until nightfall. And I still haven't got my fucking clothes back in my house. In fact, is that my house? I guess not, that's my neighbor's house, so that means that shit is not mine, so yeah, neighbors, you better get your towels. Is that towels? I guess it's towels, right? Or dress or whatever. Yeah, make sure you take it in, yeah, before someone snatch it. Yeah, well, at least it ain't like a panty or a bra or some shit, yeah. Or do they have panties and bra in this era? Probably not, right? Yeah. Anyway, seeing as I had taken on an apprentice, it felt appropriate to go over some general guidelines for my work. Sure, he had been helping me, but only informally. Now that it was so proper that the king and queen were hearing about it, I felt like I had to actually tell him what's what, damn. And teach a little princeling some general life tips. First of all, when I asked him to fetch me water for the herb garden, I'm saying, he tried to bring me a bucket from a fucking river. No, bruh! The river? Fucking guys, man, damn! That's where the whole fucking neighborhood empties their chambers, man, damn! Damn! You don't use that kind of water when you're growing weeds, man, damn! It was like his royal behind had never heard of a well fucked before, damn! Alright, that's probably true though, yeah. I let out a heavy sigh as I tried my best to shove all the thoughts about the apprenticeship out of my mind. As I paced back and forth on the rickety wooden walkways, I played a game I often played when I was much younger. I tried to avoid stepping on any cracks in the wood. Pretty difficult, I'd say, yeah, considering how shoddily built the entire structure was, yeah. The game was silly, but it was a good way to clear my mind from distractions. His words earlier had struck something in me, and brought back memories of a family I no longer had. I understood him, sympathized with him, and yet I was upset that I could no longer use him to get my jewels outside of him. Sure, having an apprentice was nice, but you know what would be even fucking nicer? Getting that fucking jewel in my goddamn hand! What other options were left to me? The thought of betraying him left a slightly bitter taste in my mouth, but wouldn't the end justify the means? I was a witch after all, and it wasn't like I was practically popular amongst the royals to begin with. I had no good reputation to tarnish. It would be fine to go back on my words and the promises. I wouldn't be the first, damn. I was interrupted in my thoughts by a voice.
Are you playing a game?
No, what are you doing out here, bruh?
I was not aware I was still to be confined in the house.
You aren't, but, my voice trailed up. This was not a conversation I wanted to have, y'all. More to a point, I didn't really fancy talking to anyone at the moment. Least of all him, you know, yeah.
I wanted to thank you again.
Yeah, sure, I heard it a fucking 1,000 times, man, damn.
And apologize. Again.
For, what for? The fucking river water, Brett? No, it's okay, man. I mean, you tried, Brett, you tried.
I have muddled up your plans quite spectacularly, haven't I? Or have I not?
Yeah. My jewels, yeah.
The jewels you covet, that is still your priority.
Yeah.
You have always been transparent about your goals. It is admirable, even if your goals are not.
Leave it to him to pay me a fucking backhand compliment.
In the time I have spent here, I have had plenty of opportunities to think on the matter. I have seen this prized jewel before, I am by no means one of you adept, but even I can tell, it contains a tremendous amount of magical power. We do not have any magical advisors at the palace, nor have we ever had one. This jewel was not in our possession in my early years at the palace. I would place its arrival at the palace around the time Yanyi was born. What am I getting at is this. Was the jewel crafted by you? I know that the king sought you 20 years ago.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I sealed my magical power into that jewel, and loaned it to your parents. You were desperate and that was the only way I knew to help them, Yeah. You were supposed to return the jewel. It was a promise.
As I thought. In that case, then there's nothing wrong with your goals at all, is there?
What?
I will aid you in retrieving what is rightfully yours. For what it is worth, I'm sorry that our kingdom has let you down.
You're kidding, right? Yeah.
Thanks.
This prince is an alright guy, and here I was, debating whether or not to, slit his throat for my fucking jewel down.
If I may ask you a question.
Yeah, what is it, bruh?
You sealed your magical power away. Is that why you have been resorting to trap medicines rather than relying on magic?
Yeah, it took a lot of magical power to create that jewel, yeah.
Your face.
You what?
I caught a glimpse of you back when I was a child, at the palace.
Oh, yeah.
You wore the same cloak back then. I could not see your face well, but you haven't aged, have you? Even had I not saw you in the past, you do not look old enough to have been an adult that many years ago.
I kept some of my magic, yeah. It is enough to sustain my appearance, but
not much else, as I feared. It will not be easy going against the king and queen. But you are set in this course of action, correct? There's no other way to restore your magical power?
Yeah. There was no other way to restore my magical power. But I've learned how to live without magic. But you want that jewel, right? Okay, hold on. Think. Oh, my bad. Think. Alright, so he needs that jewel. I mean, it is his, right? And a child is born already, so they don't need it anymore. So it's not theirs, technically. It's his. Unless freaking Zhang is lying right now, damn. I mean, yeah, he learned how to live without magic, but, I say get the jewel, yeah. It's yours, right, Zhang? There you go get it. Yeah. And fuck the king and queen. Yeah, he treated you like shit, damn. So you know what, bruh? Hold on. So yeah, you know what, bruh? Go get your jewels, bruh, damn. Yes, I can barely do simple magical tasks, yeah. Above all else, I need that jewel back. I will pay whatever cost it takes, though.
I see. Well, it is late. Perhaps we should both retire soon. You can tell me more about the jewel tomorrow, perhaps.
Hey, who's the apprentice here? You don't tell me what to do, bruh. Damn. Look, I tell you what to do, alright? Damn.
Of course.
When I woke up the next day, the prince was already awake. It was a surprise, considering he often slept in. I suppose being a prisoner would make you a little sluggish, yeah. Whether it was because he no longer had a good excuse or not, I was glad to see he had already started today's preparations.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, bruh.
This list you have left on your desk is accurate, yes?
What?
The list with the orders for today.
Oh, that, yeah.
Good, I have begun measuring out herbs for the first customer's order. There's quite a lot to be done today, and I have noticed you are running low on some of the ingredients in your cabinets.
Hold on a second, at least let me get a cup of tea first, alright, bruh? Damn. Putter around the house, preparing some tea. Hey, have you eaten yet, bruh?
No.
What? And you already started working right now? I know you love being diligent or some shit, but you can't eat, damn.
I'm sure you remember what happened the last time I tried to cook unsupervised.
Right. Shit, okay, hold on, bro, right? Damn. It didn't take too long to rustle up something to eat. I remembered I had prepared some radish cake in advance the day before, so we just, had that with tea. A bit more energetic with some food in our stomachs, or at least I felt that way. Yeah, we made quick work of filling out most of the orders. I guess you were right. I had reached into one of the drawers where I usually keep lily bulbs, and not one was to be found. Hey, fuck, it can't be helped, yeah. We can't fill that last order without it, so I'll head out to the market, alright?
May I come along?
Won't you stand out in those clothes though? Will anyone recognize you or some shit?
I rarely left the palace, so it's not as though my face will be easily recognizable. No one actually expects to see royalty without at least a dozen palace guards either. At most, they may just think I am some minor noble trying to flaunt my wealth with flashy robes.
Well, I guess that's fine then, yeah. Just, try not to draw too much attention to yourself, alright? Yeah, you get robbed. Yeah.
It is just as well I packed light when I left the palace, and do not have many riches on my person.
Well, yeah, they'll take the robes right off your back, bruh, and yeah, you end up being naked, so I'd rather not see you naked, y'all.
Oh, I see.
The trip to the marketplace took longer than I had expected. I suppose I should have accounted for the prince. I expect he hadn't seen much of how commoners live, so everything seems fascinating to him. That or he's just being let out of captivity and what's revealing in his freedom, Bobby, damn. When we finally made it into the marketplace, he was still making unnecessary stuffs appear into stalls after stall. Yeah, it's kinda like watching a small child, man, damn. He merely laughed at my statement. Hey, if you don't wise up, bruh, you're definitely gonna get mugged, alright? Be street smart, you know what I'm saying? Street smart.
I know you think I'm too formal and serious, but are you not the one acting like a strict tutor right now?
Sure, yeah, get mugged if you like, man, damn, but do it on your own time, alright, damn. Look, come on, we got to pick up those lily bulbs.
If you insist.
Yes, I fucking insist, damn. I immediately felt a little bad for snapping at him. Well, come to the market again, alright? You don't have to get so excited, okay?
I suppose you're right.
Look, next time, alright, I'll introduce you to the author to your favorite book, Tsu, alright?
The Tsu?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, his store is actually just around the corner. Best not tell him that right now, though, y'all. After I had more or less forcibly dragged the prince along to purchase the lily bulbs, we were ready to head back home. There was still one more order to prepare, and I wanted to be done with work so I could focus on the real important business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, squeezing any information you might have on my precious jewels out of him, y'all. So, I really didn't appreciate it when we, passed by Newey's fucking fishbowl stands and he called out to me, damn. Damn, brother! Oh, come the fuck on, bro, damn. I tried to pick up my pace, but the prince lagged behind. Damn, bro!
Someone is calling out to you.
He grabbed my fucking arm and pointed towards the fishbowl stand. Fuck! Great. Thanks, prince! Thanks! I knew. What up? Little Tsu! Is that any way to greet someone, bro? Came to the market and didn't even say hello. If I wasn't used to how cold you were, bro, I'd be offended, man, damn. Well, you do have rather fucking thick skin, so yeah. You woo me in my thick skin with your words, man. Damn, I mean. Anyway, who's with the companion of yours? Yeah, judging by those robes. He must be rolling in it, huh, bruh?
Pardon, rolling in what?
Coin, he means. You know, kinds? Yeah. And don't even think about it, Anu, or Niu. Think about what, bruh? I'm merely a humble vegetable seller, and I'm sorry, But, you know, come to think of it, I do know a business opportunity, if, fancy robes over here is, interested, bruh. There's this prince from a land up north who just need a bit of a money for. He's flat broke, bruh, damn. Alright, on you? Damn, we stole the robe off a fucking dead guy. So back the fuck off, man, damn. Sure, bruh. I'll believe that, bruh. Sure. Anyway, bruh, fancy robes, who are you and, why are you, like, hanging around little Zang over here, eh?
I am a friend, I suppose, and a nearly hired apprentice.
Pull the other one. Zang doesn't have any friends except me, bruh. Barely even talks to anyone now. Not since when left the wee kid all along. Hey, Brett, Niu, shut the. I tried to get him to stop, but he didn't get my hint, or didn't care enough to stop. Pulling the prince away by his robe didn't do me any good either. He seems far too interested in what I knew, stupid fucking blabbermouth I knew, had to say. I knew was going to ruin everything.
Sorry, when?
Zing's mother, bruh. She was kind and witchy like Zang, but kind. Zang was a lot sweeter when she was around too, bruh. You know, bruh, I used to be kind of like Zing's big brother upset, yeah. Why? I said I was Zing's hero, yeah. Hey, I knew. Listen, bruh, listen. I like to buy these radish, you know what I'm saying, y'all, and for like twice the price. How about it, bro, y'all? Well, shit, bruh, why didn't you say so in the first place, man? Damn. I begrudgingly handed over double the fucking asking price. It was a complete rip-off, yeah, considering his fucking radishes were fucking overpriced to begin with, but if that was the cost to get them to shut the fuck up, then, yeah. Thanks, we'll be going now, bruh. Hey, thanks for your purchase, bruh. Be sure to stop by for some more embarrassing stories about Zang's childhood. Fast rubs. Yeah, bruh. He waves off, or he waved us off. I made a mental note to lambaste his vegetable to the entire neighborhood at a later day. Yeah.